Here we go. Another episode of Bo Knows Music Podcast is brought to you by Butch House MMA and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Those of you who've been thinking about learning jiu-jitsu, or even if you are studying and you want to take it to the next level, you want to get down to a gym, definitely go to Butch House BJJ/MMA.com. Join today. Go there, sign up, and immediately start learning jiu-jitsu, because it's definitely something that you want to do. It's good. I train jiu-jitsu and I love it. So he's a good guys down at that gym. It's located in Charleston, West Virginia. So if you're ever in Charleston for whatever reason, I don't know. But if you're here, definitely come on down to Butch House BJJ/MMA. All right. We're also brought to you by Neum.com. That is a record label / marketing firm for those musicians out there who really want to take it to the next level. You want to start making money. This is the way to go. This is the future. I highly recommend it. Last but not least, our sponsor is Bo Knows Music. So this probably would not be called the Bo Knows Music Podcast. Probably just the Bo Miles Experience. Bo Miles Experience of the Bo Miles. Something. No, I'm biting. I can't use Bo Miles Experience. I got to use something else. I don't know what I'm going to use. Miles Ahead Podcast. No, I don't know. This is something podcast, but this is brought to you by Bo Knows Music. If you want to learn music, you want to step it up. Hopefully, I'm not saying step it up a lot, but if you want to take your music to the next level, step it up. Next thing you know, what's hip hop phrase of the day? At the end of the day, if you want to learn this music, at the end of the day, just go to BoKnowsMusic.com. That's what you want to do. Get your free lessons, learn the piano, learn the guitar, learn the saxophone from the piano. That's all I'm teaching is from the piano, but you can transfer it to whatever instrument you want. Guaranteed. That's my guarantee, is that you can play whatever. You can take the lessons that we do and take it to the next level. All right, that's it. Cue the music. Let me whatever the intro music will be. I'll have to create some type of intro, right? And then the music will be playing right now. Boom, here we go. All right, so here we are. I was talking with a client, and they wanted. Yeah, let's get a little bit more volume in there. Yeah, I guess that'll be all right. So they wanted getting ready for a wedding, and they wanted me to learn the Cisco Incomplete song so that they could sing it, right? So I figured, hey, that's just the perfect time for me to do it on the podcast, just do it live so that you can get an idea of just how I like to go about doing things. So we're going to listen to it, and then we'll just try to figure it out from there. So let's get started. So this is not me. I'm just listening. I'm trying to find the key.
Bright lights, fancy restaurants, everything in this world that I make want. Got a bank account bigger than the law should allow. Still alone now. Pretty faces from the covers of the magazines, from their covers to my covers, wanna lay with me. Fame and fortune still a find. Just a poor man running out of time.
future, I would have to have headphones so I can really hear the bass line because I can't really hear it.
I have everything, but I can't pretend that I don't see that without you, girl, my life is incomplete. Said without you, girl. Listen, your perfume, your sexy lingerie. Girl, I remember it just like it was on yesterday. A Thursday, you told me you had fallen in love. I wasn't sure that I was. It's been a year, winter, summer, spring, and fall. But being without you just ain't living at all. If I could travel back in time, I'd relive the days you were mine. Even though it seems I have everything, I don't wanna be a lonely fool. All of the women, all the expensive cars, all of the money don't amount to you. I can make believe I have everything, but I can't pretend it. I don't see that without you, girl, my life is incomplete. Oh yeah, that without you, girl, I just can't help loving you, but I doubt you much too late. I give anything and everything to hear you say that you'll stay. All the women, all the money, you can have it all. Just give me my baby.
We'll take it out. So I'll listen to it. But because of just the show purposes, alright, so that's just walking up the scale. So while I was listening, one of the things I wanted to do was I wanted to figure out, okay, what key is it in? And that's usually, it could be tough because it can go between a couple keys, right? I was able to say that it did go up a key again, so and I was able to find that, okay, that was F. So if it went up to F, so that means it started in E. Right, so it started in E. So we have no, that's not it, right? No. So we know that it started with that. Right, so he gets his KC on right there. So so I'm not sure if it just starts on that E. Let's see. Alright, so no, it doesn't go like that, but it goes right, it might do something like that. So and then dun, dun, oh, you get more in love, but a moment not meaning less. So here we go. Ba da ba ba da ba da ba da la ba da ba da ba da ba da Let's see. So I can't hear the I can't hear this. I can't hear the keys. So what I probably yeah. So I have to turn it up. So I gotta keep track of my levels, right? So we got let me see. That's wrong. Something like that, right? So so far we got that do 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 do. I do not know this number. All right. So we have well, it could be somebody that I'm expecting. I'm not expecting any calls. This is 12 minutes in. So yeah, I think that they would at least ring the bell or somebody would knock. So I'm not gonna worry about it. All right, so we got 12 minutes in. We listened to the song. All right, so we got right, so it's got to be some type of minor. Right, so what's happening is I'm running between two keys, and I think that's usually the issue with some players is that you're right at the borderline of the song, and it's easy to go between the two keys because each key has two parent or two distant relatives close to it. So we have so the 1, 4, and 5 are closely related, and composers and musicians go between those all the time. Like if you listen to Beethoven or Mozart or it doesn't matter who, Bill Evans, or Thelonious Monk, or the Beatles, right? Just the only thing with contemporary music is sometimes you'll just hang out in a groove, you'll set up a groove. But if you go between different ones, right, if you modulate most of the time, it's going to you're either going up to the 4, which is here, if we're in D. So we're either going up to the 4, we're going up to the 5. But these 1, 4, 5, these 3 notes, and it doesn't matter what key. It's all related, and they go together really well. So when you learn a song, that for the most part can be the hardest part, is because once you have a transition, if you're going between another key, like the 4, if you're landing on the 4, it's going to be hard for you to, okay, how am I getting back to the 1? So that type of stuff will be hard. Like, that stuff is hard. And it just requires just time and really listening to it. We do have time, because this is, I would say that I want to at least try to shoot for like kind of feel it and to see, all right, how does 30 minutes or how does 45 minutes actually feel? So with that in mind, we're just going to go back to the beginning, and we're going to go back to the beginning. We're going to listen to it and figure it out. Here we go.
Restaurants, everything in this world that'll make want. Got a bank account bigger than the law should allow. Still lonely now. Pretty faces from the covers of the magazines. From their covers to my covers, wanna lay with me. And the fortune still can't find. Just a poor man running out of time. Even though it seems I have everything.
That would have had to been a 2, like 2-5.
All of the women, all the
Landing, so starting on that 1.
all of the money don't amount to you. So I can make believe
So we're landing on the 1, and we're just going down.
I can't pretend that I don't see that without you, girl, my life is incomplete. Said without you, girl. Listen, your perfume, your sexy lingerie. Can I remember it just like it was on yesterday?
Alright, so now I'm doing this part, the verse, just going between the 1 and the 6 and the 3. But you can think of it as 1 and 5 minor. This stuff can get a little confusing. Right, so then we go 2-5-1.
I don't wanna be a lonely fool.
Come up.
All of the women, all the expensive cars, all of the money don't amount to you. I can make believe I have everything.
Something like that. It's like a 2-5.
But I can't pretend that I don't see that without you, girl, my life is incomplete. Oh yeah, that without you, girl, I just can't help loving you, but I doubt you much too late. I give anything and everything to hear you say that you'll stay.
Now we're in a different key now, so we're gonna step up.
All the women, all the money, you can have it all.
Alright, so let's see what we got so far. So we got let's start on the 1. So I'm starting on the 1, and I'm just go down, walk down. 1. we're gonna start on the 6th, right? Because I think usually we're playing that, but we're gonna raise the 3rd and play that 5. Without you, girl, my life is illegal. No, that's not right. He's doing something right because he's gonna land. So that's the movement. The movement, and this is. Like this 4th type of movement is real common. So like that's one of the lessons that I would go over, right? And so I would do that, and then so I know that's what it's doing, and it's gonna land me here. So that was pretty horrible. Let's see. There we got the 2 parts. We have when he's singing in the verse. Let's take it back to the original. All right, so we just we're gonna climb it, right? pretty much where he likes to go. And then do. Yeah, because he's gonna start on the 6, right? Right, so we have the 2 loops. We have a loop here where we're doing the loop. What is the loop? What is the loop? What is the loop? All right, anyway. So we got 6. 2 and 3. Right, so we got 6. 3. Then they do a turnaround. That's gonna get them to the 1, because the next loop is here. If we are just kind of seeing, all right, what's the most important things that we have in the song? We have that walk down when it gets to the chorus. Even though it seems I have everything, I wanna be right, so we have that, and then we have the something. Right, so those are our 2 loops that we have in the song. We could just keep repeating if we wanted to just have a verse go for 90 minutes, which is definitely a long time for a verse. But if you just wanted to loop it, we could, right? We could just keep looping this. Right, so we could just keep looping that over and over again, and then this part we could just keep looping, even though it seems I have we can just keep looping that. So that's our main 2 loops, and then we have the 3rd loop, which is the bridge. But where is he starting? So that's our 3 parts that we have. An important thing that we came across in this song is the 2-5-1, which is even though it seems I have everything. Right, so just looking at what's important. Moving forward, if we're looking at what's important, we have 2-5-1s, and then we have, like, if we're playing a minor song, like these type of songs usually will be in like a minor key, right? So the 6 is an important chord for these type of songs. If we go to another key, let's say we just go to F. right? So I didn't really do anything there. I just started on the 6. We can start on any 6. Go to D, key of D. Right, so the 6 is an important chord, right? So no matter what key you're in the key of C, which is all the white notes, right? You find the C, that's 1, and so forth. Remember, if you do not really know what I'm talking about, and it just sounds like right, if it sounds like that, I definitely recommend going to Bo Knows Music or go to YouTube. Bo Knows Music is free. The lesson that explains all of this stuff is free. We do have free lessons up there, but you can just go to YouTube really and just type in scale, tone, chords, and you should find a video. Like somebody should have a video up there explaining it, and definitely look at several videos and see what works for you, because like I might not be able to really get the concepts through to you. So definitely look elsewhere. Like a musician told me, I was like, he was like, oh man, what books you got? And I'm like, I got this, I got that. He's like, yeah, I mean, if it works for you, yeah, that's good. Like any book that you can learn from is a good book. So whatever book that he learned from, or however he learns, not everyone learns from books. Some people just pick it up just by listening. Some people just pick it up by trying it. A friend will show them, hey, you got this chord here, you got these chords, and they work together, and then they go off. So however you learn, that is good. But if you don't understand this, definitely look into it, because it's highly important, and it'll stick with you. You'll stay with it, and you'll eventually understand it, right? So that you want to keep trying. Then I would listen. Yeah, we'll put that in there as well, because I want to really get an idea for the time. Right, so now let's listen. Let's check out a tutorial and see let's see if someone has one, and we'll just cross-reference what they're doing to what we have. So here's one that's 8 minutes. Let's listen to it and see what he does. See how this goes.
What up, man? It's your boy Mark D. Finna show you how to play Drew Hill Incomplete.
Mark.
Song ain't really hard. Some things a little difficult about it, but I'm gonna break it down for you. When you start off the song, it goes.
Okay, so he's playing 1.
Then you go.
3, 2, 3. All right, so that's cool.
Started off like that. First part, it goes.
So there he's playing a chord.
C sharp.
He's playing
E flat.
He's playing
E, F sharp.
Scale. He's playing.
And when you hit that note right here, you're gonna hit these.
He's still playing the E major scale.
This right here, your left hand, you're gonna hit an E, a B,
but he's starting on
and
B.
an E. So you're gonna say. Then you're gonna come back and say. And that's F sharp, a B, F sharp.
All right, so just looking at him.
And then you take this hand, move it to this A flat octave, and then you're gonna say. You're gonna take those notes.
He's showing you note
sharp,
by note, which I
B,
guess for some,
sharp,
like this is good, but for
go,
our purposes, we don't really need.
So that's a
that's a
E, E flat,
so,
C sharp.
So here, let's listen to it again.
What up, man? It's your boy Mark D. Finna show you how to play Drew Hill Incomplete.
His hand, I can see what he's doing.
Song ain't really hard. Some things a little difficult about it, but I'm gonna break it down for you. When you start off the song, it goes. Then you go.
so let's see what we got here. We got right. So, for the most part, I mean, we got that. Let's see if we can get into
Octave with your left hand. Your right hand is going to hit this F sharp. I mean, C sharp, F sharp, and B flat. Then you're going to hit
All right, so
then you're going to move back to the A flat, and then you're going to move your pinky up to this C sharp. Then you're going to say,
all right.
well, along with this A flat.
So this definitely could take up some time. I mean, you figure we're at 38 minutes already. So if we watch the whole tutorial, I mean, that would definitely put us, and then we would cross check it again. So, so that's cool. We got a couple people singing it on guitar. So we have two tutorials. Somebody doing a cover, a couple people doing covers, incomplete covers. So we have two tutorials, which, we got Mr. Keys with 3 Z's. And he has like 100,000 views. And then we have Mark D. Lyric with 12,000 views. And he was definitely good. Like, he was definitely showing the stuff. His tutorial was 8.17. This guy's 9. The other guy, Mr. Keys, is close to 10 minutes. So there's definitely some tutorials. I definitely like to look at the tutorial after I learn a song, just so I can check and cross-reference any type of things. So we got the intro pretty much. So we have all of that. So we have the music now. That was about 40 minutes. So I would say, yeah, that's probably how long I would do these. It's probably like 40 minutes, maybe 45 for solo podcast. And as I get better at it, then I can do more. Thank you for listening. No, maybe I don't want to say thank you for listening. That was that. Remember our sponsors. We got definitely, if you into jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, definitely go to Butch Howes MMA, Butch Howes BJJ/MMA.com for my musicians. Definitely, if you're trying to be a paid musician, you want to make money, You've been doing this, you want your music out, you want people to buy it, go to neum.com, go there, set up your account, get started, start making money. And last but not least, BoKnowsMusic.com, your one-stop shop for piano lessons, for music lessons. Will definitely step your game up, take you to the next level. Because remember, at the end of the day, Bo knows music. Do.